So, welcome back to another episode, and I don't know if this is an episode or a rant. I think it's a rant. Wow, how do I even begin to talk about this? I'm going to talk about the Jem trailer and how much I hated it. And that's so funny. It's like a grown man coming on to talk about the My Little Pony movie and how he didn't like it. I totally get it. But I'm going to give you an 80s perspective because, hey, that's where I grew up. That's where I was back then. I was watching Jem, and I want to explain what that was like and what it was like then and how that kind of corresponds to now and the trailer. So let me take you back to 1988, and there was Transformers and G.I. Joe. Those were my staples. I love those shows. After school, I would come home and just binge watch those. I love them. But they were very strategic about this. They put this show, Jem, in the middle. The show for girls in the middle. And so I got stuck kind of watching it every day. If I wanted to or not, Transformers would end. I'd be like, okay, what am I going to do? Do my homework? I don't think so. Jem would start and I'd watch it. And I got to be honest, I didn't particularly love it. I didn't particularly like it that much. It was just on. And then I would watch G.I. Joe and continue on with my day. And I never would think about it again. But I was continuously watching Jem, so they were marketing it in a right way. It was marketed to guys as well in a very unusual way. But what was funny is when I was in high school in grade 8, and I was sitting there and I'd never talked to anybody about Jem. You just didn't do that in the 80s. It's just one of those things you didn't tell anybody that you watched Jem. I still don't tell anybody that I ever watched Jem. It's funny, I've only had this conversation once. I was in school and there's this guy sitting next to me and he goes, I said, oh, so what are you doing after school? Any plans? He's like, yeah, I watched Transformers and G.I. Joe and, Jem. And it was the first time I ever heard a guy say that he watched Jem. I was like, oh, I said, you watched Jem? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, I watched it too. And it felt like this weird secret cult. I'm like, yeah, like, I couldn't believe that somebody was so openly saying that they watched Jem. I know that sounds so stupid. Who gives a shit? But it was really an underground type of thing. And it was funny, me and him got along pretty good after that. He's a pretty cool guy. And I gave him a lot of credit that he came out and said that he watched Jem. But that was it. And I'll be honest with you, I have never watched Jem again. I bought the box set years ago. And I gotta tell you what Jem is for me. It's not a girls show or, anything like that. It's nostalgia. It's 80s nostalgia beyond anything else. I watched Jem because it was on, and over the years I look fondly back and I hear some of the songs again, and it just kind of takes me back to the 80s. It's just one of those kind of childhood memories. That's really mostly what it does for me. So when they announced a Jem movie, I was quite excited. I thought, wow, they're gonna take the original Jem cartoon, which is flawed in a lot of ways, but take all the great concepts and modernize it. The songs, the themes, all that into a modern time right now. And I thought that'd be a kind of a cool concept. I thought they were going to be able to pull it off. And then I saw the trailer. I finally had the trailer review. And I was completely disappointed with the trailer. I haven't been this disappointed with the trailer in years. Trailers usually always look better than the movie themselves. And this trailer looked terrible. It really did. I couldn't believe that it was based on the 80s cartoon. It was just some generic ABC after-school special about this girl who accidentally becomes famous and can't handle it and loses her friends and all that. I already saw that in the trailer. They gave the whole movie away. And I'm like, that's not really what Jem was about. From my memories, Jem was just this outrageous, singer who was, super popular. And there was a rival band, the Misfits, and they were always in, battles with this rival band. And that's and the evil corporation and her holographic, friend Synergy, left by her father. There was these kind of cool sci-fi kind of elements to it, a little bit as well. And the trailer was just so goddamn generically thing. I should have expected it. I really should have expected it. What the hell was I thinking? What the hell was I thinking? And is it unfair of me to expect a Jem movie based on an 80s cartoon in modern day to live up to some fucking random hype in my mind? No, I get that, but I was disappointed. I was like, this is Jem? Like, wow. And it just, to me, it feels like a missed opportunity. I think there could have been a lot of cool stuff coming out of this movie. It could have been done not for me, but a generation of younger girls that could look up to a brand new Jem character and say, wow, she's cool, she's awesome. And hell, maybe that's what this movie will do. But I think, from everything I've been reading, people are really down on it. It's going to be a bit of a bomb of a movie, for sure. And in a way, I'll be happy about that. I don't want this movie to do well. It's, as I say, the 80s movie, the 80s cartoon was flawed in a lot of ways, but the original writer on this, man, she is fantastic. She's a comic book writer, done so many things, and they should have gotten her to write the fucking movie. That would have been great, so it's a missed opportunity. It was a terrible trailer. I can't see a next trailer getting better. I can't see the movie being any good. I will not see it. Hell, I haven't even watched this box set. It's all 80s nostalgia in my mind, and I'm the first to absolutely admit that. It's all based on my mind. But hey, here's something else that's kind of cool. I do have some original Jem artwork from the show. This is like some layout pages. I was an animator as well, so it's just a layout page for laying out all the animation from the storyboards and stuff like that, and starting the animation process. But yeah, oh well, big deal, right? So anyways, guys, until next time.